Kimmers, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. This is our new digs. We're excited. We just started some work for the day. We had to run some errands this morning. We currently live in a place that sometimes has a boil water advisory, so we had to get some extra water bottles. Yeah, but for next time it happens. This is the view from the windows. They're coming to clean all the windows on the outside today. And yeah, they're just kind of opening this place back up. No one's lived in here for a year. Nice little 2-bed, 1-bath spot. We are kind of like clearing out some of the old stuff. They told us it was okay, and then making it our own. But we got a lot of work to do still in the next few days. Just wanted to give you guys a little update on how everything went. So far, so good. I'll show you the view off the patio. Isn't it so nice, Kimmers? We have some really exciting things coming up this season. I think they have some fun plans for us. So this is our little patio space. And then, so this is like what I guess we would call a garden suite. That's our little space there. And then on the other side is like a 3-bedroom house as well. And they said they're going to try to rent it out on Airbnb this year. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is our view off of the patio. So this winery right here next to us is called Stag's Hollow. And that is a very well-known winery in Canada. And yeah, we just kind of live in a valley. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's like plus 20 Celsius. No one is here on the property after 5:30 p.m. every day. So every time we come home from work, it should be so nice and quiet. The only things we gotta look out for are the animals again. Yeah, so much space for the grills, hey? And then something exciting. I don't know if we can go around the other way. No one's here, so maybe I can sneak around. Because we are like legitimately at a winery. I'm not going to tell you guys which one it's at just so we don't dox ourselves, because it's pretty easy to Google it. But if you want to know, just send me a message and I'll tell you if you want to come stay at the Airbnb. So like this is the shop for the winery. And then down there is like the processing area. So they have like the masher and stuff for all the grapes. And then this is like, it was once upon a time a barbecue restaurant, which was called Smoke and Oak Bistro. But the people that they had come work the previous season, it did not go well. So they closed down that restaurant for a year. And I think that's why they brought us out. They were saying yesterday that gonna try and hopefully next season we'll be living here and maybe working at the barbecue restaurant. Thank you so much, Kimmers, for the 49 months in a row. Good morning, Mish. I know it's actually 11 a.m. where I am. The exact time. I don't have to calculate my hour later anymore. There's our truck. The drive was the craziest drive I think I've ever done in my life. Just wanted to say that. But we made it. Okay, Sam's making a bunch of noise. Just want to show you what he's working on. So you guys remember our metal racking that we had in the other house with all of our kitchen stuff on it? So when we got here yesterday, this closet was just like full of like wooden shelves that were bowing. So we took all that out and everything off of them, and we're going to roll this shelf hopefully in here. Do we have to put it upright and then in, Samuel? I can help you. Isn't it nice though, Mish? Okay, like some of this stuff is from 1982. Like I actually love the things that they left up here. Like you can't find that stuff anymore. But it is nice and clean. It doesn't smell. I like all the trinkets. Like it totally just reminds me of like an old lake house or something. Like this was a kid's room. Don't forget. Little Flintstones things. The curtains. So they said, don't use this space for storage. We are able to clear all this stuff out, and I'll probably like make this into a craft games room for us. We can take the bed out and put it in storage downstairs. So that's cool because we've never had that amount of space. And then this is the room that we claimed. We already did some loads of laundry yesterday. Really nice. So like when we look out the window from the bedroom, it's really private. I wonder if we can maybe like build a little garden space here or something to sit, because that's nice in the sun. So this is going to be our schedule coming up. We just had a meeting yesterday with the chef. We have orientation on Monday. I'll turn around while I'm talking to you guys. We have orientation on Monday morning starting at 10 a.m. And I think we'll work like probably 6 to 8 hours that day. We'll meet everyone at the restaurant, kind of go over the menu and how things are going to be for the season. And then he said we have Tuesday, Wednesday off. So that'll be nice to kind of just get finally settled. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, we're only going to work tomorrow or Monday? And then
yeah, it's Monday and then we have Tuesday, Wednesday off, I think he said. And then it starts up on Thursday. But it's pretty quiet here right now. Like where we are really relies heavily on tourists to come by, and like kids are still in school, so not super busy yet. Yes. So just kind of like a few hours here and there, he said, until like May-ish, and then it should get pretty busy where we have full-time hours. But yeah, he said Sam and I will work the same shift. We will always have like one day off at least together, which is nice, and then our other day off will be by ourselves. Totally fine. I'll take it because we still get to see each other every night, right? It's not like a 12-hour shift. So I think that'll work really good. And then we were just kind of talking about like how our stream schedule would go then if we're a little bit split up that way. And we talked about maybe just like on the days off where we're by ourselves is like one of us will stream and cook dinner. And then halfway through the stream, Samo and I will come home and then we'll eat together. I think that will be so nice. And then we'll also try for some adventure streams. Also, how's the internet been? Just this first little bit of streaming. Because right now we're just not on the Wi-Fi. Internet's fine. Nice. It was so funny yesterday when we were like going over the employee packages and stuff, guys. And he's like to Sam, he's like, yeah, so you'll be working hot side for lunches, which is like you're working pans, you're cooking all the meats and stuff like that. And then he turns
Sam's
to me.
Job.
Yeah, Samo's normal job, it's true. Turns to me, he's like, we'll stick you on garde manger, which is like all the cold stuff, salads, soups, as well as patisserie. And he's like, I haven't quite figured out your role yet, but we're making something up for you that I'm really excited about. I was like, what? Okay. So that sounds really fun. I'm excited. And yeah, I think our hours will be 9 to 5 every day. Banker's hours. Put Sam in as a dishwasher, right? Yeah, the only thing about this place is it's a 30-minute drive to work. But can I really be picky? Because that's what I had to do or more to my other job. And like this, there's nobody on the roads. It's freaking awesome. Don't have to pay any utilities here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we pay like $20 a day to live here. Not a bad gig at all. And hopefully we get to learn about some winery stuff, right? Like I was laughing at this TV. Is this from 1982? There's still a DVD player on the side. She's like, I don't know if the TV works, but check it out. I was like, don't worry about it. We're not going to watch TV.
It's going downstairs.
Yeah.
But my computer monitor is bigger than the TV.
Right. That's pretty much it, though, guys. That's all I got. Samo, we went for a walk yesterday. Sam got his first cactus initiation in his foot. I had to pick it out. I want to see if I go outside how far I can go.
You're fine outside because you're not on Wi-Fi. You can walk around.
Oh, I guess. Nice. That's looking good. Guys, the stream computer. This is where it's gonna go. Cutting board's gonna be there. Look at all that nice light. Like, look at this. We got a magnolia tree out the front that's just starting to bloom. Right, Cameras? You never work 9 to 5 in a restaurant usually. I love the gates with all the grapevines. So these literally just started to open yesterday. And when it's in full bloom, you guys will see it's just gonna be full purple bush. Considering where we just came from, it's still like winter time, right? For at least a month. It's so nice to see all the flowers coming up. Isn't it an upgrade? And like I said, like after 5:30 every day, there's nobody around this area. So this is our front little gate. Look at our grapevines. There's so many birds. We waved to a lady that was mowing grass in between the grapevines across here this morning when we came back. Yeah. He needs to come and make a comment. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. You just saying that, Mish. This is it, guys. The wind gets a little bit nutty. At nighttime it gets ripping, but that's nice because it cools everything off. Should we go this way? You were thinking it? I love it. Look at all the pine cones. It's a really, really beautiful day, I will say that. Tomorrow's supposed to be super rainy though, so our plan is to get the U-Haul unloaded, get all the boxes in, and then on our rainy day tomorrow we'll unload everything. What elevation? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Have to look it up. Definitely a lot higher than what we were before. Nice, Samo. What, do you know the elevation we're at up here?
No idea. We're not very high up. I'm pretty sure we're down low.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels like we are.
We might only be like 1,000 feet above sea level.
Okay.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How far above sea level is Okanagan Falls, BC?
We might be higher up than down there, though. But still. Sam is doing what you were thinking. So the place is called Wild Goose. Can I type in chat? I wish I could on this version of streaming, but I can't. Wild Goose Vineyards. I don't really care, I guess, about doxing myself, because if you guys can get here, all the frickin' power to you. Wild Goose Vineyard. This is the other side, guys. So this is like, there's a few things that are a little bit weird for us. So this is like the door to the other suite where we have to go get our laundry. But like if people are renting an Airbnb, like I can't just have this as the only lock with all my streaming stuff in here, right?
What did I say?
You said like 1,000.
1,200.
1,200 feet. Nice, Mish. But yeah, the other side is really, really nice, honestly. I can understand why they rent it out. And then we just have shared laundry there. If anybody wants to come here and stay. Absolutely beautiful. Like, imagine this is your kitchen. The frick? And so this entire house is owned by the family that owns this vineyard. And so this is where they used to live when they first started the vineyard. And now they try to use it for their staff at the different wineries instead of it just staying empty. We got a new tap yesterday because the tap was broken, so they got a plumber in yesterday for us. There's no dishwasher, so I super appreciate having like a sprayer nozzle to do hand wash dishes for stream. Yeah. What else you got? Sam's the dishwasher. Yep. It's true.
Once it's been like that, yep.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Start unboxing. You got the shelves built for you.
Yeah, don't tell him. Okay, I guess I'll put you guys on the tripod. I wasn't really planning to do a super long stream today.
Okay. It's only been 20 minutes.
I know. Well, do you guys want to watch us unbox stuff? It's not the most exciting thing. Let me know. Yes?
See? Always.
Because what else would you do?
It's no different than the grocery store, except we're moving in. We played moving out when we left, and now we're moving in.
Okay, wait. We have to tell the story of yesterday when we went to go get pizza. So, yesterday, we're like, man, there's like 3 restaurants in the place that we live. What are we going to have for lunch? So, we picked this place called Kettle Valley Pizza and Donair. Go in there. Absolute legend in the place. Invites us to go out fishing with him. So we already made a fishing buddy on the first day that we got here. It was so good and like really good pizza, honestly. Yeah, we're dying to see all of your personal belongings, Kate.
I sent you the kitchen.
I know. I guess the shelf's built now, so I can.
Yeah.
Okay. This is currently what I'm looking at. So I was thinking of maybe putting you guys there. What about on top of the fridge? That might be a better like top-down view. That might work better. It was so good, Kimmers. And we're like pleasantly surprised by all the grocery prices here. Like everyone always says this province is so much more expensive than where we came from. It's not. It's the same prices for even better quality food. Whoa. That's a pretty good view, actually. Also, do you guys love the mushroom tile backsplash? And, okay, we found something legendary that we are keeping from the things yesterday. A wok. And also, we did not luck out with a non-coil burner thing.
But
it goes on the stovetop?
Legit.
Legendary. I've never used anything like that before. The hanging crusty? That's lavender. I was like, do I take that off? I don't know. Trust me, I've found many things, Mish. I mean, look there's spider webs on like everything. Let's just say the housekeepers that were supposed to clean the place for us to come in got a big doo-doo this morning. It took me 5 hours to clean the place yesterday before you even moved anything in. Rock roll. They got in big heck. It is literally crusty. Now I can make Chinese food. It's gonna be delicious. We're gonna totally use that wok. Okay. Where are my kitchen boxes? We got large utensils, mandolin, air popper, espresso maker, measuring cups.
That was a piece to get in. It's going to be a piece to get out.
I'm proud of you. As Steven Tyler said, walk this way.
Walk this way.
We got measuring cups, people. Now, I have to think about how I want to rebuild this all again. Because, like, we also have some empty cabinets and cupboards. So I usually try to keep, like, all of my everyday use things easy to grab on the shelf. And then the things that you don't use all the time, you can keep in the cupboards. At least that's what I do. Measuring cups are for rookies. Thanks, Greek! It's so good to be back, dude. The car is so happy. The roads are so nice. It is honestly the cheap side of BC. We're in shock right now. Right?
Fucking true.
Don't tell anyone.
I was like, holy shit, gas prices are the same in Alberta.
The relic. You have to take the air popper with you guys. Very important. Nice. Who packed this professionally? Look at that. Like, just saving space everywhere. Emergency takeout utensils in case. It honestly is. Like, we haven't paid any more. Yeah, nobody come here though. It's cheap, but don't come here. Okay, and then this is the bottom of the box. Literally all the stream utensils. So before I do anything with that, I think I have holders, like organizers, in a box. So I'm gonna leave that for now. Here's in one of these boxes, I think that's already in here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, yet it is. I said yesterday, like just before we went to bed, I can like feel the peace returning to my body and just like, oh, it is, yeah, crazy feeling. You made pad thai for dinner, satisfied your every craving. Did you just do like vegetarian one or you put some meats into it? That sounds so yummy right now. Maybe we'll have to make that in the walk. Canned beans? Okay, so what do we want? Do we want the shelf as the pantry and then everything else in the cupboards if possible?
I'm gonna build
Is that gonna be the...
I'm gonna build the pantry inside the second bedroom for us.
Okay, so don't do any food stuff yet then?
No, don't do any food stuff yet. I mean, you can do it that way if you want. Do you have enough room in the cupboard?
I don't think we will.
Okay.
Green
I'll honestly probably put the pantry right there.
Yeah. Okay, we got a bigger one. It really echoes in here. I don't know why, honestly.
It's just because you don't have anything built on the shelf yet. Once
Yeah.
you fill out the space, it'll be better.
Niche did vegetarian pad thai. You prefer it like that? I like all the veggies that you can put into it. Why not?
Yeah, because once you have that space, it won't echo inside that room.
Right.
It'll be good.
Leftover pork fried rice and store-bought egg rolls. It went down good. That sounds good, guys. I will admit we just went to McDonald's for breakfast this morning, but it was really good. Honestly, like I got the BLT egg breakfast sandwich. Everything was really fresh. And then yeah, we picked up some like really nice meats and stuff from this one store that we went to check out. I'll show you because Greek probably knows this, but this used to be one of the suppliers that we used in Vancouver for the brewery, Two Rivers Meats. So, Forch bone-in skin-on chicken thighs, local for $14. Not bad. Not bad. I'm excited to see the flavor difference on that. McDonald's breakfast is amazing, so you don't blame me. Like, you can't go wrong. I won't usually get, like, actual food from there, but you can't go wrong. Like, it's hard to mess up eggs and bacon on a muffin, right? For that price. And, like, let's say this comparison. So, an extra hash brown in Edmonton cost us $1. An extra hash brown today was 10 cents. So, like, I'm really starting to think, like, living in the city actually makes you poor. Greek, did everything go smoothly driving? Literally the craziest drive I've ever done. Like, it was actually harder of a drive than when we came all the way from the island to Edmonton.
Yeah, tell them why.
So, where did it start? Like, Banff?
No, Banff was good.
You guys down here a little bit for this
towards
part.
Golden.
Yeah, like, we're getting over to Golden area, like, in the mountains, so you're pretty high elevation at that point. We went through 2 blizzards through the mountain pass, and then we went into, like, a full-on, like, rainstorm. Absolutely nuts. Going through Kelowna, it was, like, probably 10 p.m., Samu?
Yeah.
It was, like, 10 p.m., so completely, like, pitch black dark. Someone ran over a baby deer, like, around kind of, like, the blind corner on the highway, and, like, there was no services other than an ambulance. There's, like, I've never seen this, like, there's fluff flying in the air from them hitting the deer, and, like, people are running all over the road and stuff. It was nuts. I was like, what are you guys doing? But other than that, it went good, and, like, we got here pretty quick. It was a little nuts. Mickey, good to see you. Suki, new kitchen, who dis? Okay, I'm gonna move you out of that room. Every time Sam steps, you guys shake. We'll do this. Thank you guys. It feels good. There. That also works too. We'll go put his hammer over there too for him. When we got in at 11 p.m. on the night that we arrived at our friend, you guys should have seen my eyes. Like, I've never seen my eyes so bloodshot. I looked like I smoked, like, so much weed. I was like, please nobody pull me over right now, because I would get seriously questioned. Hi, Uncle Stinky, welcome. And thanks, White Dove. We're just settling in. It's a cute little spot. I think we're gonna be happy here. Oh no. Can I help you?
No.
Okay. We did, like, propose in the off season because our contract ends on October 22nd here, but they would like to keep us on during the off season so that we can work here the next one, I think. We proposed to them to, like, put a new coat of paint on the wall. Survey. Maybe change the floors out that are all damaged. Like, just some small things like that to improve quality of life. So we'll see what they say, but they were, like, all for it. So that's exciting. Yeah, like your eyes when you've been on the red wine. Seriously. Hi, Mary. How's it going?
Speaking of wine.
Oh, yeah. We did pick up a couple bottles of wine yesterday from here. This isn't the winery that we're going to be working at. We're just living at this one. I know, tough times. This is what they're known for. They've won awards for this one. So this winery's been around for over 40 years. And then we also got this one. Yeah, so how Burrowing Owl, like, takes care of their employees is they have a staff accom on site there that is, like, dormitories for all of their, like, single kind of younger folks, right? And then when they have like couples come in, like Sam and I, and then our other friend Eric and Shalais that they brought on like 3 years ago, they'll try to put us more into like a private space that is still like connected to the winery. So it's super nice. I can't complain at all. I don't think we've ever lived in this peaceful of a place before. Like, not even the island was this peaceful.
Nope.
We really just live, we're in, like, farmland. So the only people that come up here are the farmers until it is the tourist season, and then we'll have a few tourists.
But they're still gone by 5 o'clock.
Yeah. It's definitely big enough Greek. Like, the photos were a bit deceiving. It looked quite small. Do I have this on the wide angle? Oh, because I have this switch around. But I think it'll be totally usable. Okay, let's see what's in this other box here.
This space will be 100% fine.
What?
This space will be 100%.
Let's just put it this way. Like, we mostly just lived in our bedroom in the other place and the kitchen. So this is way more space than we could ever need.
Like, our bedroom's like 4 feet longer.
Yeah, it's not cramped. And I don't think we brought too much either. Okay, so more cooking stuff. Got like so much random stuff in here. This is like such a chef thing. Your day labels. So like if you put leftovers on the fridge, you know it was made on Monday. You don't have to guess if it is gonna make you sick. The kitchen's decent. I literally can't complain. Right?
Nope.
I really can't. It's functional. I think it's gonna work great.
The addition of that tap changed the entire thing for me.
That's true.
Because we had just a normal faucet here before, like a super short one. That would have been a pain in the ass to do dishes. We installed this one, spray off the dishes, good to go.
I don't know where I want to put this stuff. Maybe up here. No, because I feel like, let's talk about this. Like when we're cooking, probably good to have like maybe one side of this cabinet oils and then maybe the other one like some basic seasonings. So I think I'll leave that one empty. And then we do have to clear this one out. It's just all the dishes that they left here. This house is sometimes used, like now that we're here it won't be, but it sometimes was used for the workers that would come up for harvest season. And then they could put them in here, which totally makes sense because there was like so much random like little appliances and stuff that people left behind. I was like, I would never use that. But it is fun. Let's just put that back there. Deli cups though, those are an everyday. We can walk down to the canal from here after work and go for a swim. Lots of good things, guys. Got so much like Vitamix stuff. Got the grain mill in here. What should be like one of the first things that we cook in here, I wonder. Whisk it for the biscuit.
Flash shells out for the...
Okay. Holy, yeah, 3 tampers? You have 3 tampers.
To be honest, that worked pretty good there.
Okay, we We got something to show you guys. Savo just built something else.
Like you can still walk into the bedroom, no problem this way. You can get by, no problem this way. And our room's completely free. You can put your beans and everything on that shelf. Probably on a low one, and I can put another one here. And
Yep.
all the bottom ones are all made for small boxes.
Okay, nice. I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, we gotta turn you back around. Boom. I got so much lids. Oh, shnikey.
Lids for days,
Lids forever.
weeks, months, years.
You like it, Mickey? Thank you, dude. At first, I was a little wary when I seen the photos, and like even just walking in here yesterday, we were like, "Oh no, it's a little bad." But they're gonna get it all fixed up for us, no problem. So tomorrow, I think, for stream, we'll go out, we'll go into Oliver, where we are going to be closer to working, and we'll go visit the farm stands and check out some stuff, because we still need some produce and stuff like that to buy. I think we'll do a fun little driving around stream tomorrow. Will be nice. Maybe. If it's raining, maybe not, though. We'll see. Kitchen mats. I'm just gonna put them there for now. Nice. You get to find out if you get the gym reception job tomorrow. Are you trying to leave the other job? Or this is just like an extra one? Get out of the way, sheet pan. You're not even there. That needs to be washed, actually. Okay, next one. Coffee makers. Where's that gonna go? Maybe that has to go up on half of this. Kinda had enough working with your family. Half the staff left already. Oh no. I mean, it's always good to make a change though. If you're feeling called to do that in your life, why not? Okay, that'll go with utensils too. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, dude. Hopefully you hear back. That would be fun. Grain mill. Can go on there. Where are we gonna put the incarcerum? This sucks. We're young though, so you work there since school, right? So sounds like it would be a good change then. Just gonna get some water and coffee. Hi, Moisty. We're not doing any cooking today. We are just moving in. Might be doing some cooking next weekend or Sunday. We'll see how we feel. So where we live, there is nothing at all. But like 5-minute drive away is the little town called Okanagan Falls. And there's a couple little shops there. And then if we do like 15-20 minutes farther up the road is like a full-on city where we were doing some errands this morning. And it was awesome. Everywhere we went was so good. So yeah, only 15 minutes away to get anything that we need is perfect. And we're going to be able to use the barbecue. They did have one already there. It might be gas or propane. I don't know. It's covered up. But we brought the Mini Max with a table. And then the other crazy thing, White Dove, here is down underneath the restaurant. Maybe we'll go for a little walk after this when we feel like going outside. There is a trailer smoker barbecue for the restaurant to use. So we'll see if we can get into that this season, hopefully. Hi, Suki. Yeah, so that's why he brought us on. Is they're looking for people to hopefully settle down here and be able to work at that restaurant. Right now, I guess like the last year at this restaurant, they were just offering some charcuterie boards for people to take, because at least like when you do a wine tasting you can have a little bit of a snack, but there's not always a restaurant with the vineyards and wineries. It would be smart for them to open it up though, because all the other wineries around here don't have a restaurant either. So if that's the only one around, everyone's gonna go to it. We'll see what happens. Lots of things. Okay, next box. This one has all sorts of stuff. The chef that we're working with has been with this winery for 15 years. He was brought on before to like kind of help them out and succeed, and now they've brought on another winery since he's been here.
I mean, like 20 years work life expectancy.
Right.
So he should be done soon.
Right. So that definitely says something. If somebody is willing to stay here this long, it must be okay. Okay, this box has like all of our random salts and stuff, which I'll probably put above the stove. Lots of different like sample bags. I can never use enough salt. It's a problem. We are back in BC. You grew up in Kamloops? Cool. Lived in Victoria, Edmonton, Calgary, and now you're in Vancouver? That is so funny. This is me. Edmonton, Jasper, Vancouver, Souk, Edmonton, Okanagan Falls. That's funny how we always just switch back and forth. I don't know, man. I think BC is home for me. I don't, like I said, I can't go back anymore from this.
All our coffee.
It's too nice. It always just feels like home. And there's something to say about that. Look at this truffle salt. Gotta get the truffs. This is actually good if you guys ever want to like get into some fancier fun salts or for a gift. This brand is really nice. Amola. There's like bacon salt and stuff. Kind of crazy. This is just like a salt showing stream. Salt unboxing. BC stands for British Columbia, which is a province in Canada. Look at these ones. From the island, Souk Squatch. The print is backwards, yeah, because it has, I'm on my opposite camera so I can read the chat with you guys. You brought home lava salt when you visited Iceland, Mies. Have you used it? I actually have a friend, maybe I'll be digging it out here. Actually, yeah, right here. I had a friend that I worked with in Vancouver. She was a server, and I forget where she went. But she brought me back some volcanic salt because she knows I really like different salts. I have not used it, but I've tasted it. It tastes really good. It's good with eggs. Ooh. We did get some yummy looking eggs from a farm here. Eggs, some milk, like, ooh. So good. Old Country Farm. And then this other one, because Samo's like a big milk guy. The Dutchman. You know the glass bottle of milk is going to be legendary. Okay, back to business. We got pretzel salt, citric acid, MSG. Did a fried egg with mashed potatoes, sausages tonight. Yum. You had breakfast for dinner? I don't know if we'll fit all that in there. Okay, we got a mass amount of sugar. Samo said the pantry's over here. There's movement outside. Always like, what's this? Oh, we saw a black bear on our drive up. That was good. And a herd of elk. This picture usually has my Lego flowers in it. Maybe we can put it up there or something. We'll see. But I think for now we'll just bring it out here so it doesn't get broken. This is something I'm very excited to get going here. We actually bought this before we left. Some sprouts. It's like a sprouting kit. So it comes with the top. And you just screw it onto a mason jar, dump your seeds in, rinse it with water every day. And like in a week, you'll have sprouts for sandwiches and salads and stuff. So we'll do that together on stream. See, shows you there. Yummo. Don't know if you guys like sprouts, but every now and then I get a hankering for them. So I thought I would just make them. Curing salt. Maybe we can make some bacon. Bacon strippies. What is this? Holy! I think that's the like mortar and pestle or molcajete. Straight stone. Serious guacamole action this summer. Get ready. Cheese grater. I think that'll go down here. More salt. More. Can't forget the kitchen sign, which honestly looks so good with the cabinets in here. Maybe I can put it up here. What? How fun. We're totally putting that up. Don't forget the peppercorns. Popsicle trays, ice cube trays. This is for like the barbecue area that's from Sam's parents. Obviously, gotta get the cafe over here somewhere. It might actually go here, we'll see. It's feeling like maybe putting the coffee maker on the shelf. And guys, that's another box. That's how fast it goes. We're doing it, Sal.
Yeah.
The window washers are coming. Ah, okay. When they come do our windows, maybe we'll stop there. This is a professional stream, Mish. Oh, where are my little potatoes? I forgot to show you guys the other thing that we got for Din Din. So to go with our chicken thighs tonight, these were on sale at the store. It looks black, but they're purple fingerling potatoes. We'll crisp those up. Yummo. Haven't had those in so long. So yeah, Kimmers, all good. Never say sorry. He is going to be leaving that apartment as well. We all just decided that we're not renewing that lease. We are not happy there. And he was able to find another spot for himself. Kind of near to where we were, but in a better location, so that's good. And he'll be moving out at the end of the month when he's back home from work. So the only thing he asked us to do before we left was to clean up the place, which we totally did. And it's perfect for him to just move out his stuff, and it's easy that way. Yeah, good for him too. Like, I think we are all just getting a little bit crazy staying there.
Only because of the idiots.
Well, yeah, I know. The Arrow Garden. What? And cars room things. Literally, Mary. No more stomps? I don't even know what type of life that is. Like I said yesterday, wow. I felt like a completely different person almost. Whoa, that's crazy, Mickey. You had the power cut? Did another truck run into the power lines? I shouldn't laugh. But it's been happening here a lot recently too, so that's why I'm laughing. 'Cause it's like, seriously, people? Yeah, I don't know if we ever have like power issues here. I don't think so. You'll go crazy if he did it. The only thing we gotta really watch for here are fires. That's the only thing. And like I guess rock slides and landslides, that's pretty much it though. We got the boat motor. Now we just need a boat. Do I have to go farther over this way again? You would get a Starlink. Yeah, we don't have Wi-Fi here currently, or not strong enough, because there is like a guest Wi-Fi from the restaurant and tasting room beside, but it's not enough for us to stream. Bob, thank you for the resub, 45 months in a row. Good to see you. So Samu was messaging with one of the providers here for internet, and then our boss is going to ask the owners of the house if it's possible, if we pay for it, to get them to come out. But it takes 19 days. So they won't be able to make it out if we get internet until May 1st. 19 days for somebody to come out and hook it up. So that's what the other thing Samo was thinking. Because, yeah, the Starlink's not that expensive, and then it's like $140 a month for us to run it out here. Not bad, because we don't have to pay any other utilities. So we'll probably do that. We'll see. Ooh, pasta roller. Pasta cutter. We brought it all. Like I said, I don't plan on going back. We got the grinder. Uncle Stinky, sorry, I just realized I missed your message. You're braising lamb shanks in red wine with farro and roasted beets. I was eyeing up the beets at the store today. It was like $4 for the bunch. They looked so good. I hope it all turns out. Is this smoker and other big green eggs in storage somewhere? So we kept our storage locker in Edmonton and left all of our stuff there. So we have like the big ass fridge is still there. The Traeger went there. The big egg and like all of our shelves, basically everything that we didn't think we could bring here, we just left there. And then we thought we'll live here for a few months, kind of settle in, make sure we're happy, and then maybe pop up. It's okay.
Okay.
Maybe just pop back up one time and then bring back the rest. Sounds good, dude. Nice to see you as well, Michael. I hope you have a good day and don't work too hard either. I'm going to try to not work too hard as well. Okay, last thing for this one. Love it. Fresh herbies. That's a must. And that's another box, guys. Thank you. Samo brought me a big old thing. That stuff might go elsewhere for now. Big old thing. Look at that big old thing. We got plant pots, bird feeders, and Kate's knives. Hello.
I'm just gonna take some screens out so we can get the outside.
Sure, I'll get out of here for a sec. Okay, now they're here. Maybe we'll end the stream here today. I'm gonna go outside with Samo. You can already tell the echo's getting better. That's good. go, go. Just back and forth. Yeah, either that or we have hearing loss. Every time I come out now, I'm just a pirate. This is my life. It's so bright.
Walk down to the end. Do you want?
We can?
You're outside.
Okay, guys, we're gonna... Okay, this is where we'll go. So this is one side of the driveway. That's where our patio was before, where we looked out. This is our, like, storage kind of basement area. No one else uses it. This is actually pretty cool. It's like a whole ass workshop with, like, vices, like anything you need. There's a freaking anvil on the ground. So that's all storage. Haven't been in here, but I'm sure there's, like, tractors and stuff like that. We were down here earlier. So I don't even know what this thing is. It is massive, though. Like, okay. I put you guys down. Grilled cheese or cold cut? I would choose cold cut. It's not a smoker miche. Like, watch this. It's huge. This is what we call a vineyard, Mickey. So this vineyard's been here for 40 years or over 40 years. Yeah, if you light it on fire, it could be. They said last year the bears were right up to here. Usually the bears stay up in the hills, but there wasn't very much fruit because they had a really bad winter and it killed all of the buds. So the bears were like right up here last year. So they're like, be careful. So then there's this. So we were checking this out yesterday. So this is where they do all the mashing. That's the masher. And then they just pump that into there. I feel like that's the filter. If you guys look it up, like you can Google it. Google this. Bears, Alex? It's okay. I'm used to bears. When we lived on the island, I had a black bear that would come eat my grapevine. So it's really nothing different. Look at this auger. And then over here is like the restaurant area. So this is the pad for the smoker. And then under here is the smoker. It's a closed tank pneumatic press. Okay, so that makes sense. And then I don't know if anyone's... Is this the same room? We were peeking yesterday. So this is like the science lab. We're used to seeing this when we worked at the brewery. So they have to do like a bunch of tests when you're making alcohols and wines and stuff to make sure that it's fermenting right. So that's where they test like the sugar content and stuff like that. But yeah, the smoker gets rolled out here. Obviously you don't want to light anything on fire. And then that patio's all the restaurant. So you just overlook the whole winery. Pretty amazing. Hopefully we can meet some of the family members that are working here still. Hi, FCB. You should be there, Mickey. Scoots is here too. That was the tour, guys. Isn't that cool? We got so many flowers ready to pop here. And look, the hyacinth. That always reminds me of Animal Crossing. Ah! I thought it was a hornet, but it's a bee. That makes me happy. They lost the rock. Gotta put it back. It's a big pneumatic press. That's what that big silver thing is, Samo. We Googled it. Thanks, little mama. It is freaking hot out, guys. What's the freaking temperature? It's gotta be. Well, it's supposed to be like plus 16, but I'm quite sure it's like plus 24 or more.
It's on a sweat scale of 10.
The Canadian gets stung by a bee while live streaming. Watch out. Wouldn't be the first time. Thanks, guys. There's really not much. Like, Sam just built this next pile of boxes, and that's literally all that's left. So we're almost there.
Yeah, we got maybe like another hour.
Like, it's really not bad. Oh, I should show you the roof here. So if you look up, there's like the roof panels are gone. There's birds nesting in there. So you just like hear them rustling around. I was like, what is that? I went outside and looked. I was like, oh my gosh. You guys see the cherry tree in there? Nice. So many blossoms on it. It's huge. -28 and sunny. I mean, here it gets to plus 45 Celsius in the summer. So it's gonna get very hot. Like she said, if you don't have an air con, it gets so hot that you can't like really breathe. The air is heavy. It gets pretty nuts here, Mish. That's why it's really important, like, for us to be by water so you can always cool off.
I'm pretty sure it's just because there's already in there.
I don't know what's happening. I'll let those guys do their thing. We'll go back up. We still got to go for a bike ride and check some other stuff out. But, like, there's been 0 cars driving by. You don't hear anything, really. I know it'll get a bit busier in the summertime. But, like, we'll be at work during those hours. So it's not like we'll even be around for the traffic. We're in your weather now, yeah. Here, we'll take a little walk. So this is the other winery. This is us. We're just a bunch of wild gooses. The car definitely needs a bath. That's on like the lower scale of priorities currently. Everywhere here has cattle guards because there's lots of farms. Some of you may know this wine. It's very popular. This is where we took a walk yesterday, and Sam got the cactus in his foot. Let's see how far we can go if the internet stays. I'm gonna go on this side. This is my kind of life, Kimmers. Of all the years that I've spent living in cities, I think I've finally come to realize that I am just not a city person. I'd rather go without having all those amenities close. We still good? Looks like we're still good for internet. So this is someone's private house. They live back there. You have to have like signs everywhere. Otherwise, people will park in your driveway when it gets busy. cheeseburger birds. It's a really nice tree, actually. I like it. Its pine needles are so long. So you can kind of see we're like in between to like a valley. That's where we live. So there's like a canal down on this side that you can swim in and float on. And then the other side where we are is like a ravine. Yesterday when we were walking by this vineyard, there was 2 guys working. They were tying the grapevines for the season. We had a nice chat with them. It was good. Everyone is so friendly here. Mary, you like visiting the cities? Right, yeah, I would rather visit them. Like, look at that. All the way up on that hill. Look how far up it goes. Can we go up there? Holy, gotta look through the fence. That is so far. Like, that was all the way up there. Imagine taking the tractor up. Hey, you guys need to come out and visit. Like, it's seriously, I keep saying this, it's never been a better time to visit Canada with how shitty our dollar is right now. Like, it doesn't make sense to not come. You guys save so much. And there is an airport in the city Penticton, what I was talking about earlier. So they have an airport there. So that's only 15 minutes away. Okay, we're almost at the bluff where we can walk and look out over the valley. Totally, Mary. I've been loving it. I was talking to the birds this morning. It was funny. Okay, so that's where we went. Maybe we'll go up this way. Looks like a little path's already carved out. It's always smart to be aware of animals while you're here. Very large cats, bears, wolves, really everything around here. Yeah, 72 cents to the States dollar. Oh, it's got a bit better then. I think it was down to like 63 cents a few weeks back. I was like, wow. Look at that. Hey, Dust. We are like a 5-minute walk from home. We just have some window washers there right now, so I took a walk. Yeah, just keep talking, right, Kimmers? Like, I'm so used to going on hikes. Hey, bear. So funny. All of the wildflowers that are starting to bloom. These are some of my favorites, these yellow ones. Let's go to one. Took a photo of this one over here, I think, yesterday. Ah! Okay, I already got a cactus. It's on my pants. Holy shit. There's one more needle, I think. We're clear. There was one stuck so bad in my shoe yesterday, I could barely get it out of the sole. And then I imagined, what if that was my foot? So I just want to show you, like, they're literally all over the ground. Just like these little things. So I did take a piece of one home yesterday and put it in some dirt. So I want to see if it's going to grow. Very good fishing spots. That is not bad, Mary. $400? That's cheaper than us just trying to fly across Canada to see Sam's parents one way. So yesterday we got invited to go fishing with someone where we went for pizza at a restaurant. He was working there. So he said he's off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And there's nothing, well, there might be something in the canal, but the couple of lakes that are nearby have trout, salmon, and bass in them. I feel like we should pick some flowers and put them in a vase for home. Okay, I think I still have a cactus thing on me. I feel something in my ankle. It might have got me. Whoa! My whole shoe underneath is covered in them. Good thing it's thick rubber. Ouchie mama. And so then we mountain bike, right? So it's like, okay, never fall on the trail if you don't want to get stabbed by cactus. You don't have a passport, Mary? I mean, I currently don't either. That is one thing that I want to get done because we are like 20 minutes away from the border. Where did we come out here? Where's our little path? But it would be worth it, honestly. Yes, Dust, that's right. And now we're even closer to maybe meet up when you do come down. Or I guess up. Why did I say down? Everyone has to come up to us. Ah! Something poked me. Okay, let's go back and see. Whoa. Just heard a massive bee. We did it. You got a new projector? Nice. That's what we're actually thinking of getting. Because we don't have a TV. Whoa. So those are quails. We scared the quails. And we don't have a TV, so we're thinking of maybe getting a projector. Trev, can't get lost when there's a house right there. I was just trying to go back on the same cattle path. You can get lost anywhere, even in a parking lot, if you try hard enough. $49 on Amazon for a projector? That is not bad. I know some of them can get so expensive. Scoots? This is the new place. We just took a walk down the road. So we have some people working right now at the house. So I wanted to get out of their space. Holy, what did I step on? There we go. I had a piece of cactus still on my shoe. It's like when you feel like you're stepping on a hump. Johnny. Nike. Just lost in thought. Would not recommend off-roading with so many cactus around, living in the desert. It costs a lot to fix tires. Really? I mean, I don't think we're going to off-road in the Tesla. And the bike trails here are going to be fine because people ride on them all the time. So that's good. The new place is pretty good, Scoots. There's a few things to sort out, as with like any spot that you move into. But they're getting it sorted, which I totally appreciate. And I think we're going to settle in really nice. We were already doing that from the bedroom window last night, Mickey. The stars, so bright. And then tomorrow is the full moon. So I told Sam we should go fly the drone in the valley and take a video. Because it's going to light up the whole valley at night. If you off-road in the Tesla, you'd be surprised of where we've taken that car. But it is all-wheel drive version, so probably why we don't worry. It's the micro moon tonight. Exciting. See the wind? The wind just rolls in the afternoon, but it's so warm that you're happy about it. You know, I always say I hate wind. Yeah. Take the Tesla as far as you can take it, and then just leave it there. You guys are funny. That was a good walk. Can you hear my heavy breathing? It's like a good little hill. And we're basically at like the highest point here on this part of land. And then everything else is like down from here. Am I speed walking? No. At least I don't think so. You hear wind? Yeah. It's pretty breezy around there. Oh, it's not so bad up here. We're back. We went to the bluff and I got a cactus. Scoots. It's way better. Way, way, way better. We are happy. Did we take a field trip? We did. We did. Okay. I think we're going to end the stream here so I can keep helping Samo and we can have a productive rest of our day. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us. I hope you're as excited as we are. Look at that. Like, what the heck? This is our life now. What time tomorrow?
Probably same time.
Okay. Probably see you guys same time tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific. And we'll go for a fun little drive and check out some farm stands together. Hope to see you then. We're not going to raid anyone because I can't do it on mobile. Love y'all. Be safe.
Bye,
and
everyone.
hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.